Hey guys, LevelCap here, and Modern Warfare Season 2 is live. For more coverage of Modern Warfare, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. As part of Season 2, a teaser for the game's supposed upcoming Battle Royale mode has been released. It shows a trio of operators engaging a lone player. It also shows Ghost, a returning character from the original Modern Warfare 2. Throughout the trailer, mentions of a gas ring, operators fighting each other, planes flying in new operators make it pretty clear that a Battle Royale mode of some kind is coming in Season 2. Hopefully, we can answer some questions by digging deeper into the trailer. What matchmaking options will it offer? Will it be 4-man squads, or will it be duos or solos too? Will you be able to revive your teammates, or is getting killed the end of your match? Will you get access to kill streaks like the Predator missile or attack chopper during a match? There's a lot of things Infinity Ward have yet to explain, but the trailer gives us a bunch of details that you might have missed at first glance. And despite being a cinematic, it's clear the trailer is intended to represent actual gameplay to a certain extent. The first thing we can look at here is loadouts. The main 3 operators are all using weapons with no attachments. Most battle royales have you pick up all weapons and attachments from scratch. While Modern Warfare has an extensive weapon customization system, it seems unlikely that the battle royale will let players drop in with a predefined loadout. This is further confirmed by the ending shot of operators paratrooping from a plane as they have no weapons visible on their bodies. When the first operator gets shot, he drops his gun and falls to the ground. But he isn't dead. This suggests that there will be a down but not out state. However, he is then killed with 1 hit to the head while in his down but not out state. When the 2 remaining operators return fire, the shooter goes down with 1 hit with no down but not out state. It's likely this is showing a solo player in a trio or squad mode, or the last member of a squad. They leave the scene after saying the gas is closing in and they need to exfil now. A later shot in the teaser shows a giant gas cloud encircling the map. We can also see 4 operators paratrooping in via plane mid-match. So there might be respawns or new players constantly dropping in or leaving the match. It's hard to say at this point, but it could be something similar to what Apex offers. We then see a new operator use a rope to descend from the building's roof. It's likely there will either be ropes in fixed positions throughout the map or available as a loot item, or perhaps an ability. The new operator is of course Ghost. He kicks over the dead body of a solo player and radios Captain Price. He says something's wrong in Verdansk and the operators are fighting each other and that he needs reinforcements. On the final shot of the teaser, a few key areas are visible from the game's Spec Ops and multiplayer modes. There's a big stadium, the city area we play in Ground War, Krovnik farmland may be off in the distance, and the new Ground War map Boneyard is to the far right. Also, with the Battle Royale map being called Verdansk and seeing all these locations included in it, lends some credibility to the leak that happened last year. Basically, it's alleged that Infinity Ward created one gigantic map with a bunch of different sub-map areas on it for the Battle Royale mode. They then took that map and cut it up for the Ground War and Spec Ops modes. There's even standard 6v6 maps tucked away in the Ground War maps like Vacant on Port of Verdansk. Given just how large this massive map is, it's pretty clear Infinity Ward are targeting a very high player count for the Battle Royale mode. In the past, Infinity Ward have said they could support 100 players in a match or even more, so we should expect 100-player Battle Royale matches if not greater. Throughout the tail end of the trailer, several explosions happen that look like missile strikes at first glance, but after playing the trailer back a few times, it's pretty clear these are actually IEDs in vehicles. Most of the explosions have the same size and shape. The ones that are similar all have vehicles as their blast point. How these IEDs are triggered is unclear, but it wouldn't surprise me to see IEDs as a loot item. Now obviously there's a lot to unpack with this trailer. Infinity Ward could be doing a lot of interesting things with the Battle Royale format. The variety of solo, trio, and squad groups suggest either multiple modes or mixed matchmaking. An entire 4-man squad dropping in mid-match might mean players are constantly respawning or entering live matches. The line about needing to exfil might indicate you can leave a match mid-session, similar to Tarkov's raids or many of the other Battle Royale spin-offs. Basically, there's a lot of stuff hinted at with this teaser. We've been anticipating Modern Warfare's Battle Royale mode since well before the game's launch. Previous rumors have suggested it would have dropped in January. Others said it would be free to play. Obviously, we can't take every rumor at face value, but one thing is certain, we'll be getting some kind of massive player versus player mode with Season 2 of Modern Warfare. The teaser makes it out to be a Battle Royale mode, but it could also include some new elements and mechanics that we haven't seen done in Battle Royale yet. Alright, so enough of this teaser. What else comes with the actual Season 2 launch? Well, there's 2 new guns, 2 new 6v6 maps, a new ground war map, 2 new multiplayer modes, and so far 1 new gunfight map. Later in the season, we'll be getting another multiplayer map, 4 new modes, a new weapon, and 2 new operators. Buying the Season 2 Battle Pass immediately unlocks the Ghost Operator. You can also buy a deluxe pass that includes 20 tier skips. Doing that will get you one of the new weapons, the Grau 556. This is billed as a close-range assault rifle, and it really feels like it. However, at range it does turn into a bit of a pea shooter, and even up close you'll probably still feel a little outmatched by staples such as the M4 and the MP5. The other new weapon is the Striker 45. It's an SMG with some extended damage range, but again, don't expect it to blow people away using the more popular guns. As for the new maps, Rust is finally back. The now meme 1v1 me bro basically started with this map from Modern Warfare 2. If you were going to do a 1v1, it would be here. And just like the remake of Shipment, it's pretty faithful to the original map, but it adds a few new ways of getting around. That said, Rust is even more pure chaos than Shipment, thanks to the extreme verticality offered by the structure at the center of the map. In objective modes, it kind of plays okay, but it's total chaos compared to the regular maps. But that's kind of the point. Maps like Rust and Shipment are supposed to be chaotic and hardcore. The other new standard multiplayer map is Atlas Superstore. It's basically a map designed around the concept of what if Walmart was a war zone, and it actually plays pretty well. There's a ton of campy spots and verticality to explore, but it gives you plenty pockets of engagement without constantly exposing yourself to 30 other angles. The rest of the new content, including the Zakov Boneyard Ground War map, are all decent additions to the game, but nothing really stands out. Also, the Ground War map Krovnik Farmland is now back in rotation. It was removed in Season 1 due to a number of bugs and balance issues. Its return sees most of those bugs have been patched up. There's also several 2-story buildings that have had their top tier made inaccessible. This was intended to cut down on camping, but the map still seems pretty heavy with the window campers, especially in the central areas. It really feels like Ground War needs a more objective-oriented mode like Battlefield's Breakthrough or Rush. On pretty much every Ground War map, once one team establishes control of the map, that's pretty much how the rest of the match plays out. Now, Infinity Ward are also making some interesting balance changes to mix up things in Season 2. For the perk 1 slot, Overkill has switched places with Kill Chain. That makes it a 2-slot perk and forces players to give up something super powerful like Ghost if they want 2 primaries. EOD's hacking ability has been moved to Spotter, Double Time's tactical sprint recharge rate has been doubled, Quick Fix's health regen delay has been reduced, and any kill will now immediately start the regen. Ghost's snapshot grenade immunity has been moved to Battle Hardened. Battle Hardened has also gotten gas grenade immunity. There's a few other perk changes, but nothing really stands out as major. Be sure to check the full patch notes linked in the video description. Season 2 also adds the ability to dual wield pistols. This was a huge feature of past COD titles and was notably absent from Modern Warfare at launch. Each pistol now has a challenge that must be completed to unlock the Akimbo perk. The remaining 4 attachment slots can be outfitted with seemingly anything you'd normally equip. So overall, Modern Warfare Season 2 looks pretty darn exciting. In general, there's a lot of new content worth checking out, the new maps are solid, and the Battle Royale teaser is packed with potential. It's safe to say Infinity Ward still have some work to do with the weapon and map balance, especially in Ground War, but every patch seems like an improvement from the previous one, and Season 2 is no exception. If you were put off by the M4 being the dominant weapon or spawn system doing wonky things, this update won't do too much to change your mind, but if you're able to enjoy Modern Warfare beyond those balance issues, Season 2 is just more solid content to enjoy. Anyway, that wraps it up for this video. If you enjoyed it, subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications to see more Modern Warfare content in the future. And I'll see you guys next time. This is LevelCap signing off.